Hello, dear people of the world. Look at that, we're already back at the Grünheld family. 10 episodes in, well, this is the 11th one, and a lot has happened. For example, I have changed my mind entirely about Sims mods. I used to not trust them at all and be like, download no mods, they could be dangerous. And now I have a mod folder bigger than... Well, nothing comes to mind to compare it to. Looking back at the first episode of this series, it's terrible. I would remake it. I made terrible jokes. I cut a lot of things out because I made terrible jokes. The first episode is a disaster, so I don't blame you on not watching that one. But it is now the 11th episode. We're moving on to the second time to the Grünheld family, and it is the next round, and as you can see, the household is a lot smaller, or you might not see, like you might be confused or not confused because I told what's going on, but you might not know the characters, Felix and Hannah. Because you didn't watch the first episode, which again, I don't blame you. The first episode is terrible. But whatever. Instead of talking around it, let's get into today's episode, shall we? Okay, as you can see, it's already 9 a.m. And the reason for that is setting up Hannah and Felix to go to college, getting their scholarships and stuff, all that sort of stuff, all set up, has taken time. Also, I did some mod testing, and me, the guy who never realizes I do realize most of the time, I even say it before, to save or to not to save, I guess. To save or not to save, that is the question. But most of the time when I'm doing something, testing something or something, this has happened before twice, I believe, where I'm just testing that sort of stuff, and out of reflex I hit save and then exit. But before saving and while saving, immediately I realize, oh no. And yeah, that's how you lose progress. Well, you don't lose progress because you save, but you lose... You know what I mean. I don't have plans for the day. She will not go to school. As you can see, she's not off to school or anything. He will be going off to work. And she doesn't work, will have to care for all the children and Paula. I would like to fulfill this bond, but I don't think we'll be able to because we have the baby, and as long as we have that baby, we can't go anywhere unless there's the second parent. So we might have to go very late in the evening to go out and have some fun with our daughter. Well, her daughter. It's not really his. She has met her father, and they became friends. I at the time, I really, this was not like initiated by me. They became friends on their own, which I am proud of. I didn't use any cheats or anything, which sometimes I do because sometimes I just think it's tedious. We will not get a puppy now. I think we will do that at maybe when they grow up and they become older and all the kids are moving out or something. Only this Wolfgang remains. and I don't have a locked in wand for him, because all his wands, as you can see, are just that person howls, see a wolf, and that sort of stuff. And there is sadly apparently no mod to get rid of those wands, but like luckily there's at least mods that get rid of the become werewolf, become vampire, and cure vampirism off. I am happy that those mods exist, because otherwise all of their ones would just be cure that guy, cure myself, and stuff. And I do not like that, because this is not a curse for them. This is their family. Like they are that way. And yeah. Also, I have talked about it in an earlier episode. You may have heard or seen it. But I am pretty sure that if I have heard correctly on how the firstborn syndrome works, or I guess as explained by Martico, it's not the firstborn syndrome, but the everyborn syndrome. I guess you should give it like the sequence born syndrome, or just the sequence syndrome. If I understand that correctly, this should be the clone of Hannah, because when they gave birth to this child, I exited the game and stuff. Felix is not the clone of Hannah, because that I played at one point, and Marie isn't a clone of any of them either, because she has different parents. Like, she has a different father, but they have the same parents. So Wolfgang will likely be the copy, the clone, the male version of Hannah, which luckily I am not a professional Sims 2 player. Well, at least not professional enough to be like to recognize face templates and be like, yeah, those are the male versions of that female. I don't recognize that. So the child will hopefully and probably look different enough to Hannah that I will never realize. So anyway, I will get you back to me whenever something happens. This is, by the way, the first time I see this helicopter. Like, I've seen it before in videos in the intro of this game, but this is the first time I see it in-game. Because it's the first time that I have gotten a sim who uses the helicopter on level 10 of their career to level 10 of their career. I love that when you have the headmaster over for dinner to get your children to private school, you have to kind of also, while eating and stuff, you also have to kind of befriend them to get points for chatting and stuff. And then I was going to reject anyway. And God. God, my voice. Oh, I need to have a... Alright, much better. And by the way, by have a drink, I didn't mean like have a drink like people would say to refer to drinking in the sense of referring to alcohol. I mean have a drink as in drinking water. So it's only 12, but they are both very, very tired. Now it's 13. But they're both very, very tired, and so I am already having them take a nap in this, but like sleeping, because that's faster than taking a nap. And of course you have to break the shower. Oh, she fixed that quickly. So, John will return now, apparently. Hello? It is really hard and at the same time easy to maintain this family now, because Hannah was like the one who cleaned everything and who cared about basically everyone and who would cook and stuff. And but then and that made it really easy to like handle all the different things, that getting dirty, that breaking, them being hungry, and so that sort of stuff. And but having 6 Sims in a household is also in Sims 2 very difficult. What? Excuse me? John, don't you dare clean up. Please. Oh, you're just getting unfit. Alright. Just sit back down, talk some more with your family. Thank you. They are going to have to all take a second plate in a second anyway, because they will all probably, well, not probably, but they will all turn at 20. Where are you going? Oh, right. I see. Oh, here we go. And because there is no werewolf home for children, Marie literally just broke and is now just going to be around and teleporting. Which before was not a problem, but I don't know if it's some mod or something. But now she just teleports around instead of moving. And since they're werewolves, they're all hungry now, so they're all going to take a second plate. And the plate is also now empty, so I don't have to watch it getting dirty or anything anyway, so that's good. You know what I don't get? Why do they use the intro music for SimCity 4 as the gameplay music? Like, you know? Like, I don't know if you can hear that, because I can clearly hear it, but I don't know if you can. I will try to make the recording louder at that point. But they're using the intro music of SimCity 4, which I don't know if it occurs in the game, but I don't think so, as they used it not in the intro. And that's weird to me. So that was actually already it. So this was a bit of a less exciting episode for you probably. For me it was fine. Not much happened, in the sense of I didn't have to deal with a lot of stuff. It all went very smoothly. For once, nothing got in the way, nothing happened, so this is a good sign for the new round. It's like a new year. So you have a college episode to look forward to tomorrow. For you tomorrow. For me it's also tomorrow because I'm going to record it tomorrow. But you can be excited for that. I hope the cutscene will pick Hannah as the subject child, and I don't care if it's Paula or John as the subject parent, as parent. So yeah, you can look forward to that. But if you want to see other of mine episodes, maybe some episodes that have better quality picture and that sort of stuff, you should, and also more evil jokes and stuff, and me putting on an evil voice sometimes. You can check out my evil genius videos. I myself find them to be quite good actually. But then again, well, no, actually, I don't find my SimSeries too good, to be honest, because the quality of the video isn't good. And most of the time, my talking in these videos also is not very good, like right now. But anyway, I'm not here to hate on myself. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and click on the bell to get notified. If you did not like it, then go watch something else. I don't know. But anyway, I hope to see you soon.